Hi everybody, Andrea with Camille's Crown Closet. Today we're doing an unboxing video for Belle Tress Capri and Crushed Almond Blonde Rooted. I have not tried Capri yet, surprisingly, because that style is right up my alley, and that is of course my favorite color. So I can't wait to take her out of the box and share that with you. Before we get started, I am wearing Raquel Welch Selfie Mode in Shaded Biscuit, one of their most popular colors. Stay tuned. And here is Capri, again in Crushed Almond Blonde. We'll take her out of the box and take a look. Well, she looks pretty in the netting, I think, by far. So here she is right out of the box. And you can see with Capri, she is part of the City collection. So she has a mono part. She has a lace front that goes into the ear tabs. Open wefting. Again, I actually prefer the open wefting wigs just because they keep my head cooler, and they also have a much better price point. Has the velvet ear tabs with the metal stays, the extended velvet nape, the Velcro adjusters. So let's turn her around here. So we'll compare her to, again, I have Selfie Mode by Raquel Welch on my head and Shaded Biscuit. This is Capri by Belle Tress and Crushed Almond Blonde. I think the colors are pretty similar. I think Shaded Biscuit by Raquel Welch is almost a mixture between Crushed Almond Blonde and Milkshake Blonde. By Belle Tress, it's kind of in between the two. You can see Crushed Almond Blonde is a little bit lighter, but they're both neutral, leaning cool colors. So we'll go ahead and put her on right out of the box so you can take a look and see what she looks like. Again, typically when you get a brand new wig, you do have to do a little bit of work to it. You always have to break up the zigzag part. Most wigs do come with a zigzag part out of the factory. And pardon me, these Michigan winters are wreaking havoc on my sinuses. Can't wait for spring and summer. But usually you do have to break up the zigzag part, shake out the cap a little bit to wake up the fibers, get the part where you want it. And if it's a face flopper, you might have to put some heat on it, kind of pull it away from your face and put some heat on it. But we'll put it on right out of the box, see how she looks, and then, we'll work with her a little bit and I'll let you know what I did. Be right back. So here is Capri by Belle Tress and Crushed Almond Blonde right out of the box. She doesn't look too bad. I don't think I'll have to do a whole lot to her. Again, if you're familiar with Belle Tress, their fibers are just absolutely beautiful, silky soft. I think that they wear pretty well. The lace fronts are impeccable. And to me, I think Belle Tress, their lace fronts are undetectable. Most people do not know that I'm wearing a wig unless I've told them that I'm wearing a wig. So again, Belle Tress does some really beautiful lace fronts. It's really comfortable. Belle Tress does fit true to average. I have about a 21.5-inch circumference, and this fits me really well. Right out of the box, I didn't have to do any adjustments to the Velcro adjusters. She's got kind of some loose curls, kind of between tousled beachy waves, loose curls, a little bit of a bang in the front. But this would be really good for an updo too, because you do have some of these face framing layers here that you can work with. Really pretty, really comfortable caps. Again, I can't say enough about Belle Tress. And with their City collection, because they're wefted and they're not hand tied, typically these are at a pretty good price point, so they're more budget friendly. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of work, and I'll come back and show you what Capri looks like. So here is Capri. The only thing I did was I broke up the zigzag part. Moved it just a little bit because it does have kind of a deeper left part. You have about 1 inch of parting space up here, so I moved it as far as I could because I like just kind of a mild left part on me. Shook the fibers out a little bit, and I did put a little bit of heat on it right here because this I guess bang was kind of swooping in my face. It's not a face flapper, but it was kind of coming down a little bit farther than I wanted it to, but she is really pretty. It's kind of funny because I showed my husband and he said, well, it doesn't look much different than what you just had on. So I think if you, from a man's point of view anyways, I think Capri is pretty similar to selfie mode, a little bit longer, a little bit more curly, but definitely beautiful. And you know, typical Belle Tress, there's no permatease at all in Capri. She's really low density, lightweight. By the pony, she is, you know, again, pretty low density, so really natural looking. Really, really pretty style. Her crushed almond blonde is my favorite, so I'm a little impartial. Really pretty style at a great price point. As always, let us know if you have any questions or if there's anything that you'd like to see in an unboxing. Also, if there's any particular wigs that you'd like for us to stock in hot buys, please reach out, do a contact me. You can send me an email, you can send me a chat, and let me know what you're looking for. Anything in hot buys, we have super fast shipping. Typically, I ship, if I can, the same business day. If not, it's usually the next business day. So again, let us know if you have any questions. We really appreciate you tuning in and definitely love our customers. So thank you so much for watching.